Today on September 21st, Archangel Michael says, your money-related problems will be end after September 21st. God says, you will receive $800,000 at 9 o'clock a.m. If you open now, otherwise you will lose all my. Archangel Michael says this is the hour your fear loosens its grip and your faith breathes again. He says the weight on your chest hath been a season, not a sentence. He says what pressed you will now position you for the exact opening appointed to your name. Today is a marker, not just a date. Today aligns you with the promise that your money troubles end after August 22nd. Today invites you to step forward like someone who has already crossed the bridge. You have walked through weeks that felt like years. You counted coins while your soul counted losses. Yet heaven kept the ledger of every night you stayed brave when it made no sense to be. The decree is on forth concerning your finances. It carries your name, your household, your legacy. It says release them from the cycle and return what was delayed, mark the dates and breathe. From August 20th to August 22nd, the turning wheel is in motion. On the morning that follows, the hour of 9:00 a.m. will not just be time, it will be testimony. There is a path you could not see while carrying so much weight. Now the fog pulls back like a curtain on a bright stage. Stand where you are and let your posture say, I am ready to receive. You worried the door would close before you could reach it. Instead, the door is being held open by hands you cannot see. All you must do is cross the threshold with steady steps. A quiet instruction rises in your spirit. Clear your desk, clear your mind, clear your breath. Make room in your space so supply has a landing place. Gather the paperwork you avoided. Start it, name it, and tame it. Clarity attracts delivery and simple order welcomes big outcomes. This is not about superstition. This is about alignment, courage, and stewardship. This is about meeting heaven halfway with clean hands and a lifted head. You are not late. You are right on the edge where delay and destiny shake hands. One more step and you will feel the difference beneath your feet. Let your expectation be specific. See the numbers you once thought impossible, hold them in your mind like you are holding a key over the lock that was waiting for you. Your story has end chapters that felt like a maze. Now the line straightens and the exit sign glows. You will not wonder, you will arrive. Between now and the 22nd, be the person who is already free. Speak like it. Act like it. Prepare like it. Your preparation is proof to the promise that you believe it. Open the accounts you need open. Close the ones that siphon your peace. Redirect your yes toward what multiplies instead of what drains. The hour of 9:00 a.m. is written like a headline across your horizon. It is not magic, it is a meeting. You and provision have a scheduled appointment and you will not miss it. You once felt invisible, but heaven's light is on you like stage lamps on a singer at the final chorus. Every resource assigned to your name can see you clearly now. Here is favor pulling strings on your behalf. Conversations are happening in rooms you have not entered yet. By the time you arrive, the chairs will already be set. You the small, faithful things with great confidence. Send the email, sign the form, check the message, answer the call. Each simple action is a rung on the ladder out of the old season. Do not rehearse yesterday's losses. Rehearse tomorrow's outcomes. Let your tongue learn the language of arrival. Your hands may have shaken once. Now they steady, ready to carry what they asked for. You will not drop what is delivered to you. You learn timing the hard way, you learn patience without applause. Now you will learn joy without fear of it ending. Think of the 22nd as a door held by a faithful friend. On the other side, order, settlement, release. On the other side, the number that felt too large to say aloud without flinching. There is an energy around your name that draws correct help. It is not loud, it is deeply certain. People sense it and want to be near your rising. Rest tonight like someone who trusts the calendar. Wake each morning like someone who counts down to a sunrise meant for them. Carry yourself with a grace that says, I am expected at blessing's table. You will not sabotage your next chapter with old habits. You will not apologize for winning your own race. You will not tiptoe through a doorway built for confident steps. Look at your reflection and see more than survival. See strategy, spirit, and stamina braided into one. This is who you are when pressure becomes purpose. Make a short list of 3 priorities, finish them like promised letters finally mailed. Ghibli unlocks capacity and capacity invites increase. Think of resources as partners, not masters. You will tell them where to go, not ask them where to hide. Your direction will be clear, calm, and firm. Your generosity will return to you, measured and meaningful. You sowed in difficult soil and still kept your heart soft. Now the harvest refuses to ignore you. When fear knocks, let peace answer the door. Fear has no ID and no appointment. Peace recognizes you and waves you through security. People who underestimated you will adjust their tone. Not because you demand it, but because results speak a language everyone understands. Your focus becomes your translation. Guard the gates of your attention. If a message carries chaos, it does not enter. If a message carries clarity, it receives a seat. You will notice the hours moving differently. Minutes feel longer in a good way, like time stretching to make room for success. This is what alignment feels like inside your calendar. Your steps will be small, but your outcomes will be large. Small hinges swing big doors. You are that hinge in your own story. Do not measure your future by your past, the map has changed and so have you. New routes require new expectations. The morning of release will feel familiar and brand new at once. Familiar because you were born for this. Brand new because you have never lived it before. You will stand in that paradox and smile like sunrise on water. You will recognize answers you forgot you asked for. You will hold the proof you always deserved to see. You will feel the relief that breathes dignity back into your shoulders. Keep your circle clean. Invite only those who honor the quiet work you did in the dark. Protect the momentum with boundaries that don't apologize for existing. Forgiveness is part of the release. Not for their sake, but for your speed. Unforgiveness is a backpack of stones, and today you travel light. This is not a performance. This is alignment with a promise already made. You are not chasing approval. You are welcoming assurance. Think of your dream like a contract signed in gold. All parties have agreed and the terms are kindness. Enforcement is joy, and fulfillment is peace that lingers. Let your echo with order. Sweep corners, clear counters, open windows, your sleep will be deep and kind. Your mornings will be crisp and intentional. Your afternoons will surprise you with progress. You will handle details like a conductor leading a quiet orchestra. Your rhythm will be steady, your choices in tune. Everything you need will know when to enter. You are not waiting for perfect conditions. You are creating conditions that invite perfect timing. That is what wise hearts do when hope is real. People will ask how you did it. Your answer will be simple and true. Steady steps, clean choices, brave heart, the rest was grace meeting me on the road. If a door closes, consider it protection. If a window opens, consider it direction. You will know which is which because peace is a sound you recognize now. The exact figure no longer intimidates you. You can speak it, see it, steward it. It belongs in your vocabulary and in your account of victories. You will remember today as the pivot. Not the flashiest day, but the truest one, the day you chose to believe the calendar was on your side. The pressure you carried sculpted your wisdom. The tears you shed watered your courage. Now the harvest arrives because the season says so. Let celebration be quiet at first. Honor the moment with gratitude and a grounded smile. Big joy doesn't have to be loud to be real. From August 20th to August 22nd. Every hour is a stitch in a new fabric. By the time the needle stops, your life will fit you better. You will wear this season with ease. At 9:00 a.m., you will feel the click of alignment. Doors you tried before will open without argument. Your name will be recognized by systems that once pretended not to see you. You will not fumble what you receive. Your hands are trained now. Your heart is anchored. You have the wisdom to keep what arrives. Remember, relief is not the end. It is the runway. Flight is the plan. Altitude is the testimony. Walk forward with your shoulders level and your gaze steady. What meets you will respect your pauser. What follows you will learn your pace. You came through storms you did not invite. You rescued hope from wreckage more than once. Now hope returns the favor and carries you a few steps further. You will build with calm brick by brick. You will lead your days like rivers lead their banks. Direction will feel effortless because purpose is the current. This story becomes a reference point for others. Without teaching, you will mentor by living. Your results will be a map for people who thought they were lost. Archangel Michael says he has guarded this passage with unwavering watch. He says he has kept you through nights that tried to end you. He says the dawn has your name on it, clear and unshakable. Heaven's math does not fear large numbers. Heaven's timing does not miss small minutes. Together they write a balance you will remember. You will write a new budget that looks like a dream and reads like a plan. You will give without fear, save without shame, and invest without panic. You will live with margin that lets your soul breathe. Every promise here meets a person who is ready. That person is you. This is your chapter of verification. Stand in the doorway of August 22nd and listen. The hinges sing a song called Right on Time. You are the melody they were meant to hold. Let your gratitude be practical. Say thank you with choices that honor your future. Say thank you with rest that honors your body. You no longer need to explain your endurance. Your outcomes do that for you. Let peace translate what words cannot. A final instruction whispers like a friend who knows your schedule. Stay present. Stay prepared. Stay kind to yourself. Arrival deserves a soft landing. And when 9:00 a.m. comes, it will find you ready, ready in posture. Ready in plan. Ready in spirit. Ready like someone who believes and behaves like it. This is not the end of your becoming. This is the start of your abundance fitting your character. Strength and supply will now walk side by side. You will look back at this week and smile without tears. You will nod at the memory of how it used to be. You will bless the road that led you home. Keep going with ordinary courage. Keep choosing the next right thing. Keep welcoming the good you once thought belonged to other people. Your name is signed on the morning. Your heart is settled on the promise. Your hands are steady on the work. Walk through the 22nd like a well-lit hallway. And the other side is the room you asked for. It smells like new paint and fresh possibility. This is your time to hold what holds you. Peace, provision, and purpose stand within arm's reach. Stretch your hands and feel them answer back. The calendar becomes a friend from this day forward. Dates stop frightening you and start assisting you. You and the days are on the same team now. Breathe, beloved soul. Rest, focused mind. Your eyes, steady heart. What is meant for you is not fragile. What is yours by promise is not late. What is coming has already learned your name. When the testimony is told, let it be simple. I was ready when grace arrived. That is the whole story, and it is more than enough. Carry this certainty gently but firmly. You have graduated from waiting to welcoming. From surviving to stewarding. Your table is set. Your chair is pulled back. Your name card shines under the light. Welcome to the other side of delay. Welcome to the day that proves your courage correct. Welcome to the week that ends what tried to define you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. Let your confidence make choices you used to postpone. Call the number that felt intimidating. Write the sentence that unlocks the next page. Watch how action turns the lock that worry only rattled. You are not a spectator in your own breakthrough. You are the author signing a chapter called release. Every pen stroke is a decision, and today your decisions are fluent. Think of 9:00 a.m. as a respectful friend who arrives exactly when promised. You do not need to pace by the door. You simply need to be home. Presence is your power and readiness is your proof. Set 3 reminders between now and the 22nd. Name them order, courage, and completion. Let each reminder pull one thread of tension loose from your chest. You do not have to turn doubt. You only have to blast it. Doubt is a sprinter, but you are a marathoner with fresh legs. Your breath knows how to find its rhythm when faith sets the pace. There is a quiet calibration happening inside your habits. Waste falls away like ash after the fire runs out of reason to burn. In the clearing, your priorities stand like tall pines that survived the storm. You will feel a nudge to send a message you avoided. Let courtesy lead and clarity follow. Respect and truth are the wings on which your results will travel. Numbers are not enemies. They are instruments. Add what honors you. Subtract what burdens you. Multiply what grows you. Divide your time with intention so peace always gets the larger portion. Your future will not inherit yesterday's panic. It will inherit your new discipline and your earned calm. That is an inheritance worthy of your name. The people who love you will notice your shoulders relaxing. They will hear relief in your laugh like the first breeze after a long heat. Let them witness your ease and be healed by it too. You do not need permission to feel safe in the presence of abundance. Safety and abundance are friends, not rivals. Invite them both to your table and serve them gratitude without awkwardness. Archangel Michael says the path before you has been cleared with exact precision. He says no stray thorn will catch your garment as you pass through. He says the gate is not only open, it is yours. Choose language that lifts, not language that leaks. Say I'm preparing instead of I'm afraid. Say I'm learning instead of I'm lost. The final delay tries to whisper excuses at thresholds. You will hear it and smile like someone who already moved their furniture in. Excuses only echo in empty rooms, and your room is furnished with intention. Between now and August 22nd, work lightly and live deeply. Let your tasks be stones you place with care, not boulders you drag with dread. There is strength in ease when purpose is honest. You will have a sudden idea that feels both simple and golden. Bite it down the moment it lands, like catching a soft fruit before it bruises. Act on it before it grows shy and hides behind routine. There is a corridor of favor that bends toward exact hours. Time itself becomes an usher in a dark suit, guiding you to your seat. Sit where you are meant to sit and receive what has your name on it. Refuse loud comparison. Your lane is not more narrow. It is more precise. Being chosen always feels like a custom fit because it is. Let generosity breathe even now. Give small and often, like watering plants before sunup. Your giving will not diminish you. It will keep your heart flexible for the increase. You will sleep and wake without the old spike of worry. It may surprise you at first, like a missing noise in a city night. Except the quiet is a sign that your soul has switched neighborhoods. Make peace with strategy. Calendars and lists are not cages. They are bridges. Cross them and arrive on the shore you prayed for. Guard your wins, but do not hide them from yourself. Celebrate without spectacle. Acknowledge without apology. Private joy is still joy, and it counts as loudly in heaven. Your hands used to tremble. Now they are instruments, they open files. They sign forms. They sort details without resistance. you are becoming someone your future will thank. Do not wait to feel fearless. Act while you feel human. Courage is motion, not myth. Every step you take proves you are already participating in your own rescue. You will notice new doors where old walls stood. They were always there. You were simply not standing at the right angle. Alignment changes the architecture of what you see. Speak to your house kindly. Tell your front door, good news is welcome here. Tell your kitchen table, we will talk about growth, not gossip. When the memory of loss tries to replay, press pause. Replace the real with moments of mercy you can verify. Your mind becomes a museum curated for hope. The right ally hears your name this week and chooses to help. They do not need a speech from you because clarity is its own introduction. You will shake hands with relief and keep moving. Leave room in your schedule for miracles to merge with your plan. Miracles are punctual when plans are humble. A humble plan is simply a plan that can make space. From August 20th to August 22nd, be a keeper of thresholds. Tweet them with gentleness and hold them with gratitude. Thresholds remember the feet that cross them. Go barefoot and honest. You are not competing with chaos. You are cooperating with order. Order is not strict. It is kind and it prefers you. A phone call brings closure you thought would never come. The tone is neutral. The outcome is generous and the door clicks softly behind you. Feel the hallway's cool air and walk toward the room with your name on it. Your life is more than a balance sheet, but it will balance. It is more than a ledger, but it will account for your faith. It is more than a schedule, but it will respect your time. When you laugh, laugh fully. When you rest, rest deeply. When you work, work like someone who loves the person they are becoming. You will notice you no longer explain your boundaries with long paragraphs. Your no is gentle and your yes is measured. That is the grower of peace, and you are fluent. Remember, this ending of financial trouble is also the beginning of financial wisdom. Keep learning as you receive and keep receiving as you learn. That loop is holy and it will not break. You will organize a small corner and feel a large relief. Small corners are portals when they are tended with care. Walk through and find that the room feels twice its size. Do not begrudge yourself the softness you earn. Hard seasons taught you strength. Soft seasons will teach you sustainability. Let this softness be the new standard rather than an exception. You will get an answer to a request you made weeks ago. It may arrive as a yes or a not this but better. Either way, you will recognize protection hiding inside provision. Your name will be spoken with respect in rooms that once mispronounced it. Corrections will not be demanded. They will be inspired. Honor arrives when outcomes become undeniable. If tears come, let them. Relief is not weakness. It is an exit wound where fear leaves. Clean the place and let joy move in. Draw a simple map for the next month. Mark 3 milestones: order, increase, and stability. Visit each one on purpose and bring your gratitude as an offering. The morning you were promised is not fragile. It does not wobble under pressure or flinch at scrutiny. It stands firm like a lighthouse that refuses to dim for any storm. There is a sound to answered prayer that your heart recognizes. It is the sound of tension releasing its claim on your breath. Listen for it and believe it when it arrives. You will have a chance to settle something without a fight. Take the offered peace and sign your name in calm ink. Not every victory needs grums. Some need only a nod. Enough with apologizing for wanting a life that fits. Enough with shrinking to make room for smaller expectations. Grow with grace and let others adjust their lens. A once closed account will reopen in a better form. A once ignored application will surface with interest. A once delayed transfer will move with unusual speed. You have learned to trust in steps, not leaps. Steps are reliable, and they get you there with fewer bruises. Let that be your method and your medicine. Keep your receipts organized like love letters to your future. They are evidence that you steward well what came in. Evidence encourages increase because it proves you are safe with it. When August 22nd closes, you will exhale a page you did not know you were holding. Night will feel like a friend and morning will feel like a promise kept. You will sleep with the window cracked and let possibility smell like rain, and at 9:00 a.m., be where you said you would be. Have your documents ready, your mind clear, your heart settled. Watch how doors prefer people who keep their agreements. If a surprise arrives, receive it without suspicion. Not every gift hides a hook, some just honor your endurance. Say thank you and let it sit where it belongs. You are not just getting through, you are getting established. Foundations are setting under your feet as you move. Soon you will build rooms you once visited only in imagination. Welcome love that understands your new rhythm. Welcome friends who clap on the beat of your blessing. Release what cannot keep time with joy. The person you are becoming fits your answered prayer. They are patient, precise, and kind to themselves. They handle abundance with the same dignity they handle drought. Keep a short journal for the next 10 dawns. Write 3 lines, what you finished, what you felt, what you're grateful for. These pages will be a mirror for the miracle you're living. You will not chase chaos to prove you are strong. You will choose ease to prove you are wise. Wisdom is the new weather of your life, and it forecasts increase. Stand at your window and let morning's first light find your face. Let it paint you in gold, the color of answered requests. And go do the next faithful thing with your shoulders down. The budget that once felt like a battle plan will feel like choreography. Numbers will dance because you are leading. Music follows conductors who believe in the score. Hold on to your softness, sharpen your focus, honor your energy. Softness lets you receive, focus lets you keep, energy lets you expand. This is your threefold blessing, and you will carry it well. By the time this week turns its last page, you will be reading aloud a testimony. You will say it with that quiet authority life recognizes. You will say it like someone who knows the difference between luck and favor. From here you will make decisions that protect your peace like treasure. You will be generous without guilt and selective without fear. This is what prosperity looks like when character leads at home. The calendar is a witness and your heart is a contract. Both have been signed in the ink of perseverance. Now both will be stamped with a seal of provision. Take one more breath and feel the balance recalibrate. You are stepping into the hour that remembers your name. It remembers your patience, and it returns what patience is owed. Archangel Michael says your path is guarded, your promise is active, your hour is kept. He says the appointment stands and cannot be cancelled by doubt. He says you will arrive, and arriving will feel like finally recognizing your own address. Go on, beloved soul, and live these days like they were tailored for you. Because they were, and they fit. Wear them with gratitude, worth them with grace, and rest them with joy. You are reclaiming ordinary moments as sacred ground. Folding laundry becomes a ritual of order. Replying to messages becomes a ceremony of clarity. Every small completion whispers you are ready for larger completions. You are stronger than the old store line and gentler than the old pressure. Disbalance is your new wealth. Strength paired with gentleness multiplies outcomes. You will feel it in how people respond to your tone and your timing. Let morning light be your quiet coach. Stand in it for a minute and let it set your pace. Sunlight speaks fluent confidence when you listen without hurry. There is a grace on your diligence now. Tasks fold into each other like pages stitched in a dependable book. You won't lose your place because you finally trust your process. You won't waste energy chasing what doesn't recognize your value. Your energy is a currency, and you are investing it in things that compound. The return is peace that shows up as visible progress. Archangel Michael says the thresholds ahead are counted and kept. He says the right doors will answer on the first knock, and the wrong doors will stay politely closed. He says you will know the difference because peace greets you like an usher at the correct entrance. Keep your desk as an altar to follow through. Pens that work, papers that are labeled, a list that breathes. When your space is honest, your steps are honest, and the results arrive on time. You will feel the urge to over-explain yourself fade. Clarity is becoming your native language and brevity your accent. Results are your translator now, and they speak without stuttering. When the calendar says August 22nd, let your heart answer ready. You won't scramble, you'll step. There is a choreography to this breakthrough, and you already know the counts. Make one bold request you postpone. Keep it polite, precise, and brief. Boldness is often a quiet email with a clear subject line and a complete attachment. You are not chasing guarantees. You are aligning with agreements. Agreements between your discipline and your destiny. This is where certainty lives, and it lives close to the ground. As that peace to interrupt habits of penny. Where you once rushed, you'll now breathe. That breath is not empty. It's full of intelligent timing. You will notice that urgency no longer feels like alarm bells. It feels like a gentle tug that says, now is appropriate. You will obey that tug and watch the day obey you back. Keep 3 folders for your future. Receive, retain, release. Receive what's yours, retain what stains, release what drains. This simple order keeps the river of resources clean and moving. Talk to yourself the way a good coach does. Direct, kind, specific. Do this next. If not, why didn't you already? You're becoming a better host to abundance. Hosts prepare a seat, not a stage. You're preparing seats for provision to sit down and stay. Celebrate tiny finish lines with tiny celebrations. A stretch of glass of water to quiet well done. Small praises keep you supple for big victories. You are unlearning the reflex to prove your worth with exhaustion. Your worth is established, so your work can be efficient. Exhaustion is no longer a trophy. Completion is. When worry asks for a meeting, offer it a deadline instead. Bring me a concrete risk to solve by 4 p.m. Big worry misses the appointment. Real risk gets resolved. You will hear a no that hides a not this. Try here. Follow the redirection like a well-marked detour. Detours aren't delays. They're protection with signage. Let your schedule include white space on purpose. White space is where intuition puts appointments on your behalf. That's where the right call will fit and the right idea will land. You will not be manipulated by imagined emergencies. If it's urgent and real, it will come with context. If it's loud and context-free, it can wait outside. Your home will feel like a collaborator. Chairs placed for focus, light arranged for calm, sounds reduced to clarity. Environments that agree with your assignment become quiet partners. From August 20th through the 22nd, keep a visible countdown that encourages, not pressures. Write a single sentence each day that says what move. By the end, the sentences will read like a staircase you climbed. Financial peace will sound like a soft closing drawer. Things put away. Numbers reconciled, plans printed. You'll hear that sound and know your mind can rest. You will forgive yourself for seasons you didn't know what you know now. That forgiveness returns hours you used to spend second-guessing. You'll reinvest those hours into the future that deserves them. Your relationships will feel the upgrade in your boundaries. The right people will find your clarity refreshing. The wrong ones will self-select out, and that's a gift too. Stop narrating what went wrong. Start narrating what is becoming right. Your relationships, your navigation. A mentor-wide example appears at just the right time. They won't preach, they'll demonstrate. You watch how they move and borrow the motion. There will be a morning where you realize you didn't clench your jaw overnight. That is a milestone as real as any deposit. Honor it as proof your nervous system got the memo, we're safe now. Your list of musts will shrink. Your list of mustn'ts will sharpen. You'll cross out what isn't yours with a firm but friendly line. Your days will instantly gain square footage. Archangel Michael says the noise that tried to cover your timeline is fading. He says the signal is clear. The channel is secure. The message is intact. He says you are permitted to proceed without apology. There's dignity in simple confirmations. A reference number saved, a screenshot filed, a name spelled right. Dignity draws order the way a lighthouse draws ships to safe harbor. Let your calendar hold a promise appointment with yourself. 30 minutes to check the accounts, breathe, and recenter. Keeping appointments with yourself trains the world to keep theirs with you. When your mind tries to sprint ahead, remind it that your feet know the pace. Feet touching ground beat plans floating in the air. Walk steadily and let certainty stack like bricks. Say thank you in advance to the people who will show up for you. Gratitude softens your voice and sharpens your discernment. It makes room for help to arrive and feel at home. Practice receiving compliments without deflection. Thank you. I'm grateful is enough. Receiving well is rehearsal for larger receptions. If a memory stings, it's evidence you healed in the right direction. Scars are maps, not verdicts. They tell you where not to build and where foundations hold strongest. Give your sleep the respect it deserves. Close the day gently with a brief review and a kind dismissal. Tomorrow loves to meet people who slept like they trusted it. You'll recognize a pattern that once disguised itself as your personality. It was never you, it was fear wearing your clothes. You're dressing in clarity now and it fits better. Let laughter into the room earlier in the day. Laughter oils the hinges of hard tasks. Doors swing easier when the hinges are tended. When you feel the urge to rush, choose precision instead. Precision is speed without waste. It gets you there without leaving important parts of you behind. Your phone becomes a tool, not a tether. You'll set notifications to match your nervous system's capacity. The quaver will turn. The verb will still turn. You will receive an update that resolves a knot in your stomach. It arrives kindly, almost casually, but it lands like a relief you can measure. Breathe into the space it creates and place something beautiful there. Hold your identity separate from your outcomes. You are whole when the inbox is full and when it is empty. That wholeness makes abundance safe when it arrives. You won't prove yourself. You'll express yourself. Expression is sustainable. Proof is exhausting. Sustainable wins will always outlast dramatic sprints. On the 22nd, let your posture say, I am available to good news. Make your environment echo that posture, light, order, and a clean surface. Availability is a magnet. It tells answered prayers where to land. Give your future a name and speak to it in the present tense. Peaceful provider, calm builder, joyful steward. Names help you remember who you're practicing to be. When 9:00 a.m. approaches, check your breath before your balance. A steady breath receives with steady hands. Grace likes to be welcomed by a calm host. You will notice doors open without the urge to run through them. You will step like someone who knows they belong on the other side. Belonging replaces scrambling. That is a permanent upgrade. Treat your focus like a precious spice. Use it where flavor matters most, sprinkle it on one task at a time. This is how simple work becomes satisfying. You will discern between urgent and important with new ease. Urgent things shout. Important things shine. Choose the shine. The shout will quiet when it realizes you're serious. Your inner critic is learning better manners. It can offer data, not insults. If it misbehaves, it loses speaking privileges for the day. Soft proof will show up before harm proof does. A calmer body, a kinder morning, a shorter to-do list that still delivers, trust soft proof. It's the scout for the big confirmation. Archangel Michael says the worst-case scripts have been cancelled. He says you may now rehearse peace without feeling naive. He says what you practice will perform at the appointed hour. Write one sentence that begins with "I'm proud that," then another with "I'm learning that," then a third with "I'm ready for." This trio becomes a compass when distraction knocks. There is no audience to impress. There are only agreements to honor. Honor them cheerfully and consistently. Life enjoys working with people who keep their word. You will locate a rhythm that does not punish you for being human. The rhythm will include water, light movement, and small breaks. Human-friendly rhythms create miracle-friendly days. Simplify a bill, renegotiate a term, cancel something you don't use. Each small decision is a window opening in a stuffy room. Vegas vethet Husey Bath. Your patience is no longer silent resignation. It's act and trust. Active trust turns waiting into preparation and preparation into arrival. You'll recognize the difference between distraction dressed as opportunity and opportunity dressed as simplicity. Distraction sparkles. Opportunity fits. You'll choose the fit and feel taller. Speak to your timeline with respect. It carried you when you didn't want to carry yourself. Now it's handing you the baton and saying, finish and enjoy. Be kind to the version of you that kept going. Set down the heavy narrative and pick up the accurate one. Accurate stories heal faster. The next confirmation will appear in a line of texts, short, clear, and exactly what you asked for. Screens can carry miracles when timing is right. And when the door opens fully, step through without glancing back. I from brine but from focus. Your attention belongs to the present that is delivering what the past could only promise. Keep these days simple, sacred, and steady. Simplicity guards your energy, sacredness guards your meaning, steadiness guards your results. This triple guard will walk you right to 900 a.m. with a smile you didn't have to force. You will not need a thunderclap to know it's done. You will know by the quiet that replaces the noise inside your chest. Quiet is the crown of a promise kept. Carry that quiet into the rest of your decisions. Let it set the tone in rooms that used to take your voice. You'll be heard now because your calm is convincing. Keep going, one faithful step, one clean choice, one gentle breath at a time. This is your pace. This is your proof. Your life is learning the shape of ease. Ease is not laziness. It is alignment. Aligned effort feels like oars in rhythm with the river. Let your inbox hear your boundaries. You can answer with clarity and still protect your quiet. Quiet is where your best decisions rehearse before they perform. The calendar is no longer a countdown to dread. It is a stage manager whispering cues that keep the play on time. You enter your scenes prepared, present, and precise. You will recognize how often you used to apologize for your pace. Now your pace is evidence of wisdom. Wisdom keeps promises without breaking people. Archangel Michael says the hallway you're walking is lit for the next good step. He says you don't need the whole floor plan to move with confidence. He says the light will travel with your feet as you go. Let your mind narrate with kindness. I'm learning, I'm improving, I'm finishing. These sentences build a road of cooperation under your progress. There is a subtle courage settling into your posture. Shoulders lowered. Shin level, breath even. Your body knows something your past didn't. You are safe to receive. You won't confuse adrenaline with anointing anymore. Rush is not the same as readiness. Readiness is quiet, attentive, and accurate. Keep one promise to yourself each morning. It can be small and specific, but it must be kept. Kept promises are bricks, they carry weight and build rooms. You are writing the script that said barely enough. The new dialogue is measured plenty travels better, lasts longer, and treats you kindly. When distraction knocks, ask it for credentials. If it can't state a purpose, it doesn't get in. Access requires intention. Intention requires proof. You are not required to attend every noise. Noise is not your supervisor. Peace is, and peace keeps sensible hours. A soft structure will hold you better than hard pressure. Soft structure is flexible, faithful, and friendly to growth. It follows you like a good coat, warming without weighing. Honor the work you've already completed. You may pass through rooms that once felt locked. That exploration is knowledge no one can repossess. When opportunity arrives, it will recognize your order. Order is the scent that tells good things where to land. You smell like ready, and ready is irresistible to release. You will notice the next right task has a natural handle. You can pick it up without straining your hands. Ergonomics of effort is real when grace is present. Archangel Michael says your name has been pronounced correctly in the place where it matters. He says the spelling is right, the timing exact, the invitation sincere. He says you can accept it without the old negotiation inside your head. You will tidy one drawer and feel a surprising surge of relief. Don't dismiss it as trivial. Relief in small spaces is rehearsal for relief in large ones. Let money be a student and you the teacher. Teach it where to sit, how to behave, when to speak. Respect follows instruction and abundance respects you now. Keep a short list called stability moves. When stress rises, choose one and execute. Systems are compassion disguised as process. You will stop treating interruptions like enemies. Some will be disguised upreads in your plan. You'll discern quickly and pivot without bruising momentum. Gratitude will sharpen your vision. You'll see helpers, hints, and handrails you missed before. Gratitude doesn't dull hunger, it focuses it. You will wake up one morning and find that dread forgot your address. It will try to forward itself, return to sender. This house accepts only verified mail. Your confidence will become polite, not defensive. Polite confidence holds eye contact with the future. It doesn't shout because it doesn't mean to. The 22nd is not a cliff, it is a bridge. It doesn't end your road, it changes your lane. Expect smoother pavement, better signage, kinder weather. You are allowed to be proud of your new steadiness. Steadiness is a quiet miracle with daily attendance. You earns interest who weighs luck never does. You'll discover that generosity is easiest when shame is absent. You owe no apology for receiving well before you give well. Receiving is part of circulation, not a pause in it. Archive old blame, you can keep the lesson without the sentence. Lessons travel light when shame is removed from the luggage. Your definition of wealth is maturing, time that is yours, peace that remains, choices that honor your health. Those become the vault around every number. Clear 1 hour for maintenance and mercy, pay the bill, send the note, stretch the back, bless the day. Maintenance prevents emergencies, mercy prevents hardness. You will not be hurried into confusion. If an answer requires speed at the expense of peace, the answer can wait. Your yes needs oxygen, and you will give it breathing room. Archangel Michael says no thief can decode the lock on your portion. He says the combination is obedience, order, and openness. He says you carry the code, and the code recognizes you. You're learning to safeguard your mornings like sacred ground. What starts well tends to stay well. Start with water, light, and a single clear action. List 3 numbers that mean stability for you, not just income, but margin and rest as well. Design your days to protect all 3. You will turn off a small notification and turn on a large relief. Silence is a tool, not a threat. Tools make work humane. When nostalgia tries to bargain for your return, smile and keep walking. You can love who you were without living there. Homesickness fades when your new home fits. Let your language borrow from architects, condition, structure, elevation. Build with words that can hold weight. Your kindness to yourself will increase your reliability to others. People trust people who aren't at war with themselves. Peace reads as competence, and you will be read correctly. You won't optimize joy out of your schedule. Joy is not a luxury line item. It is operational fuel. Budget for it and watch the ROI surprise you. The next signature you write will feel different. It will carry agency, not anxiety. Your name becomes an instrument of agreement, not a mark of survival. You will answer a message with 3 sentences that change the week. Short, honest, complete. The week will thank you, and so will your nervous system. Bring your environment up to the level of your expectation. Environments are instruction manuals for results. You will swap doom scrolling for purpose trolling. Walk your ideas around the block and let your feet sort priorities. Solutions like fresh air more than stale timelines. Archangel Michael says you have outgrown frantic faith. You no longer bargain with panic. You partner with practice. Practice makes permanent, and you are practicing peace. Insert words in advocations that expand words in appreciation. Say little when signing. Say much when thinking. This ratio protects value and multiplies relationships. You will know the difference between appetite and calling. Choose meaning, and enough will follow. Your desk becomes a command center, not a complaint center. Maps out, tasks aligned, focus friendly. Command centers orchestrate wins without noise. From now on, your agency has to knock. It doesn't get a spare key. Keys belong to order, not alarm. You will follow up once with patience and twice with clarity. After that, you will reroute your hopes to better roads. Traffic moves when you choose open lanes. Your wallet will start to feel like a well-cared-for instrument. I'm stuffed. I'm starving. Just tune. Tuned instruments make better music with less effort. Your schedule will begin to respect your body. Nourish when you are hungry. Rest before you collapse. Pause before you snap. Bodies are partners and yours is ready to cooperate. You will replace someday with dates. Dates become decisions and decisions become doors. Doors open for people with calendars. Archangel Michael says you're exiting the maze and entering the map. He says the legend is simple and the routes are kind. He says you will read them like a native because you are. Turn comparison into curiosity. What can I learn instead of where do I lack? Curiosity improves you. Comparison injures you. You will release a possession that quietly owns you. The freedom will be disproportionate to the size of the item, your space will exhale and so will you. Keep a no list with pride. No to chaos. No to guilt-motivated yes. No to speed without sense. Every no protects a better yes. Your future will stop feeling conditional. It will start feeling covenantal. Covenants hold in wind. Conditions blow away. You will beat a task that once felt like a mountain and recognize it as a hill. Hills are climbed with rhythm, not drama. Rhythm is your current superpower and you will use it. Make room for celebration that doesn't create cleanup. Light simple meaningful, you are allowed to enjoy without exhausting yourself. You will protect your bedtime like an asset. Sleep pays dividends in clarity and capacity, you're investing in both without apology. Archangel Michael says the signal is green and the lane is clear. He says proceed with the grace you earned and the help you have. He says you will arrive smiling because arrival feels like recognition. Set a recurring appointment titled Steward the Win. Use it to check in on what's been granted. Stewardship keeps the door open for more. You are becoming fluent in sustainable yes. Yes that your schedule can host, yes that your heart can hold. Your days will carry a quiet poetry. Lines of action, stanzas of rest. A chorus of gratitude. The poem will be legible to anyone who enters your orbit. Remember the time you thought you were finished and kept going anyway. That was your character earning interest. The payout is happening now and it is generous. You're allowed to expect good news to be simple. Simple doesn't mean small. It means unburdened. Unburdened blessings are easier to keep. You will handle the next complication like a pilot. Calm voice, clear steps. Precise checks. Calm is contagious in emergencies. Your calm will land the plane. From August 20th through the 22nd, speak to the days like trusted colleagues. Here is what we're finishing. They will nod and make the time. At 9:00 a.m. your readiness will introduce your reward. They will recognize each other instantly. You will not look for signs of sabotage in a season of support. This is not the old chapter. This is the one where the help is real and the timing is kind. If an old fear knocks, let the new facts answer. Facts. You are ordered, resourced, and guarded. Fears retire when facts take their desk. This is how rival feels. Familiar, rightful, and appropriately quiet. No fireworks needed, just the steady hum of systems working. You will hear that hum and know, this is home.